Alright. Hello, strangelings. You know, it can't come from me unless there's something off with it. I recorded this whole video and didn't realize I forgot to switch from my desk cam, where I usually do my tea every Monday, tea or coffee, whatever warm drink, so that I have, you know, some photos to use as the opening of the video. Well, I forgot to take myself out and back into the face and desk cam. Which of course you guys know is my usual. I like you guys to see where my eyes are as well as. And I was staring at the camera the whole time, thinking I had the right scene set up because of the fact that I was staring at the wrong side of my studio, guys. I know. It's hilarious. I hope you guys will forgive me. I have plans today, and not only that, but I don't want this reading to go to waste just because I accidentally did the wrong thing. So please forgive me. I'm going to try not to make a habit of it, obviously. I've been very diligent about making sure I have the right setup going when I start my card videos for so long, but well, when I talk about the weather, I talked about what happened yesterday and how the weather turned south while I was trying to make a video. But I also had plans to do things outside and enjoying the outdoors today. Kind of getting my sad to go away. And it started raining today. So, yeah, my mind was elsewhere. What can I say? But anyhow, guys, on with the card video. It's too hot for my hairs to actually be down. I forgot a rubber band. Strangelings, I tell you, I'm almost never prepared. And if you guys can hear, there is some real rain going on right now, so I'm actually going to do some soundscapes. And since it's already raining, I'm just going to go ahead and do a rain soundscape today. I'm sure some of you it will be calming for. I'm sure some of you it may be a little sad, but hopefully not. I haven't done my incense yet today. Hold on. And a skeletal arm really needs emptied out at the moment. I don't know why I'm checking. This one came out of the box, so this one did not come out of plastic that was going to melt. Some really good scents going in here. This is what it sounds like outside. It's not as heavy right now, but it is what it sounds like outside. Seriously, there we go. My little metal wire that I have for a bar to hold it is listing to the side now, apparently. Okay. Welcome, strangelings. Welcome back to my parlor. Now that I have everything nice and cozy for us, some good scents, some atmospheric sounds, and some candlelight. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm more comfortable in candlelight. Okay, don't tell the talent that there's artificial light above her head. Okay, it's fine. I do prefer natural lighting, whether it's fire or sky fire. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the loud part. Hopefully that ambiance sound is not too loud, so. So yesterday, I went outside to record a video, and I had intended to record the entire video outside, but first it was weather, then neighbors were enjoying their yard a little bit loudly, which is, you know, it's fine, but not conducive to making a video, right? And then, of course, one camera had an issue, then the other. So it was about the time I broke my cup that I decided that this just wasn't happening this way. Okay. I already had the first one fall. 2. This is an at least, guys, because I'm not... My eyes are closed, so... Oh, 4 it sounds like, ish. Please tell me I wasn't dropping 2 every single time saying there's 1, there's 2. Because that's hilarious. Seems my lot. Oh, and I didn't put the box down here, guys. Sorry. Let me get the box down here so you guys can see what's going on. Okay. So... in no particular order, we have an S, oh no, let me, hold on guys, I have to see which direction this is supposed to go. M, okay, we have an S, we have an M. We have a Z. We have a T. And we have an I. That's specific. And we have this. Let's see if I can get it in the camera a little bit for you guys. In the camera and in the light. There we go. This red. This lightning bolt captivated in red. Captured in red. However you want to say that, guys, because, yeah, those are words. Okay. So... oh, I thought I felt something bounce off of my finger while I was putting the lid back on. There's also one little tiny faux diamond here, guys. Make sure that that was the only one. Unless, of course, any fell back into the jar. We'll have to assume that those are just not meant for this reading. Right? It was kind of an on second thoughts kind of thing, we'll have to assume, right? Sorry guys, had to make sure my mic came back on. I noticed in one of my edits that my mic did not actually come back on for a little while. I had to turn it on again, so. Alright. Stick that in there. Okay. I have that on the warmer, but my tea kettle goes a lot hotter than my warmer is, because I have my warmer on low. So now that it's steeped, I let it sink down to that temperature so that I don't burn myself. All right. Hold on, guys. No, this one has no, like, animals or anything in it, so this one's just rainy sounds. There's a wind, but most of these ambient sounds that I have are actually ones that I use for sleeping, to be honest with you. Being somebody with PTSD and sleeping is extremely hard. On the right days. Of course, there are good days and there are bad days, as with anything, right? Didn't want to fold back in. But, yeah, sleeping has always been a hard task for me. It takes a bit for me to really get to sleep. For a long time, as a child, I spent weeks with only having an average of an hour or up to 5 hours per week of sleep, just because my insomnia. So it's a really crappy condition to have. It really is, especially if you like being, a normal human. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I'm trying not to watch my hands as I shuffle. Almost said fold them, guys. I'm not gambling here, so I don't know why I'd say fold them. All right. 2, 3, 4. I don't know why that piece of wax was there. Set you here. Okay, oh. So let me get this out of the way, because I forgot that tends to be in the way. Sorry, I didn't want that to be that loud, guys. Okay. Okay, so, interesting. So I am talking to someone who has had a tower moment not too long ago. This tower moment has taught them the value of the monetary world, the material world. For better or for worse. And in their material world, they have received for their learning the balance of the material world, they have received this partnership, this contract, this that's just about all I can really describe it as, this partnership or contract. I am actually going to push this out of the way as well, because we don't necessarily need to see that, I guess. So yeah, this tower moment caused you to learn a balance within the material world. This might mean that you had an issue with the material world to begin with, but it caused you to strike a balance with the material world, in the material world. With the material world might actually be the accurate one. It's weird that I had said it with, so, and perhaps that's where your contracts are coming in. It says your strengths will bring upon judgment. Give me a second here. You're being strong in this. You're finding that balance. It brings upon a judgment, not just a contract. So, I hate how I do that. Yes. Yes. The judgment. Okay, so the question is the judgment upon you? No. And we gotta go for yet another consensus here, so let me really confuse the coin to begin with. Trying very hard not to see it as it's confused. Yes, this judgment is upon you. So your strength in this matter has brought judgment upon you. And this judgment, it brings a death, an end, a halt, death. It brings death to what is going on. And as such, brings you jubilation. That's what I'm hearing in my head. For this card specifically right now, jubilation. There are so many things that you could read out of this card. But it feels like jubilation today. So you're finding this balancing act that you are currently or have done. You're getting these opportunities, these connections, these contracts, these, so on and so forth, these partnerships. Whatever this connective abundance is to you. Because that's what this card feels like right now. This feels like contract for connective abundance. And I know a connective abundance doesn't sound like a real thing, but it's just like you're connecting to peoples and moments and so on and so forth that is bringing in that abundance, right? And like I said, what they're telling you is your strength in this matter is going to be bringing judgment upon you. And that judgment is going to bring death. Strength is going to bring your judgment. This judgment is going to be death. And this death is opening your door to jubilation. So whatever this death is, it's something that was either hindering you, holding you back, or perhaps also it could have been an upsetting situation that you're getting away from. Whatever it is, this has definitely brought in something good. I really don't feel like there's any extra here, so let me just go ahead and do the confirmation cards. Honestly, this feels pretty cut and dry today, guys. Whoever you are, you've done good. You did what you needed to do, at least in the material world. Now, of course, you'll notice that even though this is of the material world for us Bohemians, being of Pentacles, both of them, you'll notice your jubilation is non-material. It's resource. It's threatening to storm worse outside than it is on my sounds. It's resource. It's friendships. It's camaraderie. It's having enough food, enough drink. It's being able to be satiated in life with all that you could hunger for. That's what Cups is. The satiations of life. Sure, you can buy satiations with Pentacles, but Pentacles are not satiations. Oh, wait. What am I doing, guys? I forgot. It's the toss cards. It has been an interesting time going, guys. Okay, you did it twice. You did it twice. I'm going to pay attention this time. I know. That's what they're telling me. They're saying, stop being friendly and pay attention. What can I say? Sometimes I'd rather just hang out. And then I know that's tomorrow, but, you know, it's been a interesting weekend. So, of course. Nope. We will take that one just because that one was falling towards me. Quite literally. It was on the top. That's the rule. If a group is face up, it's on the top. See, the reason why I don't pay attention to my cards, though, is because of the fact that it's supposed to be random chance. And if I'm paying attention, it's less random chance than I'd like. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this one. This was a singular down. And then this one. We got 4 confirmation cards today, guys. So, first confirmation, we have 21, which is the stork. The stork denotes change of residence for better, sooner or later, according to the distance in which it lies from the person. So I'd say this is something that's going to be later-ish. It's going to be midway between midway and later. Because it did land right here, which is pretty far between me and the flower line. It's pretty far close to me. 2/5, I'd say. Then, for another confirmation card, there is 18. In the camera would be nice, right? This card represents the lady whom fortune is being told, and all other cards affect to a degree in accordance to their relative proximity when a lady's fortune is being told. Well, number 19 has no significance in this layout, which is the gentleman card, by the way. So, this would suggest that this reading is for a feminine. I say a feminine specifically because I don't mean literally a uterine bearer. I mean literally this is for someone who is a very effeminate person. So you could be a woman, or you could be someone who is very effeminate as a man. And you don't have to be gay to be effeminate either. So I think technically this one came out first. Interesting. 35, the tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining, death. Adjoining. Here's the thing, though. This was literally on top of death, the way it fell. So this is just reconfirming the death of your tower moment. So what it is saying is the judgment is ending everything that happened here. Everything is going to be ended by this judgment because of your strength. Okay. And then Number 24, hand in hand, indicates confiding disposition. When in close proximity to 38, 39, 42, and 47. None of those. And when near 45, no. And 48, no. So, this is confirmation of confirmation of a confidant. I assume that you are going to be having this confidant as a part of this jubilee. Well, see, now that brought up more questions than before, didn't it, guys? Sorry, the bag kind of came out with it. There's a little bag of bags. Each one of these sets of cards has its own bag. Took it out of the box. The box is on a shelf. I'm gonna... I want to know if there's another person coming in. I really don't want to play with these as far as wrist-wise goes today, just because this is pretty cut and dry. It's more curiosity as to whether this means that you will have an actual person partner out of all of this that you are... This is not shuffling well at all, guys. Not shuffling well at all. That's a little bit better. It feels like you're going to have a partner in life. Of course, a partner in life is not necessarily a romantic partner, as we all know. Partner could be a friendship. The extras on here are friendship will warm to love when near, favorite, favor will be found with superiors, and then financial success. But there's also the partnerships of non yeah, you're gonna have people not necessarily romantically, but you're gonna have people in your life who spark joy, who help you with this jubilee, who you can go to battle with side by side. You camaraderie, you know. Yeah, I see this being very, everyone's here because everyone's here to rise to the occasion, and everyone's here to celebrate everyone kind of vibe going on in your life soon. So yeah, didn't need my handkerchief yet today, so Hopeful all around, guys. It looks to me like you will definitely be coming to good. You know, of course there's clouds because you have this tower that came down, and you are probably feeling like you're in the thick of this part where you've just learned balance and now things are starting to move forward and you're not sure where you're at. It's probably where you're at right now. But it's gonna go good. You're gonna be fine. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. As always, don't forget, I love you. Take care of each other. And I'll see you in the next one.